Okay, guys, this is actually recording for the week 5, one of the revision for your Sec 3, right? So we are going to do the Sec 2 revision, Sec 2 syllabus revision, all right? So if you have not tried the questions, you should try it before you look at the video itself. Now, if you have already gotten all the answers correct and you're just left with one or two answers that is not you do not know how to do, you can actually just slide the video to the point where the question is. Okay, the answers are all provided at the back. Okay, without further ado, let's start already. The first question. Okay, so first question is talking about a combine a single fraction. So obviously common denominator. Very easy question. All right. This should be very easy for everybody, especially if you did relatively well in Sec 2. Okay, all right. So there you go. You get this as the answer. Okay, so simple as this. Let's move on to the next question. Now the next question is common denominator for the three fractions over there. You realize that the one that is missing is actually the common denominator is x plus 1, x plus 2, and x plus 3. So the first one is x missing x plus 3, second one missing x plus 2, and third one missing x plus 1. So there you go. You will be able to, you need to know the common denominator. You realize that there are three unique so-called factors in the denominator itself. So the answer for this question will be, let me just do a quick one, 6. So, and you will see that from here, because they say it's the simplest form, you need to factorize a 3 out from here. Okay, right? So there you go. You can cancel this and you should be able to get this answer over here. Okay, all right. So let's move on to the next question. The next question is actually, let me see. Okay, express the following single fraction in the simplest form. So what you need to do, make sure that this is as if 3 is like 3 over 1. Okay, and there you go. You will get 6x minus 8 over 2x minus 1. Now in this case, you cannot simplify anymore. Based on this, that's it. Okay. Now the next question is a little bit tricky because a lot of you would, at this point, a lot of them might have thought that maybe I should just find a common denominator of this and this, right? But actually you can change this to become 4 minus x, and you realize and notice that I changed a minus to a plus sign. So therefore the answer is this. Okay, all right. And there you go. All right. Get x plus 4 over 4 minus x squared. Now, is this the simplest form? No, it is not, because x plus 4 over 4 minus x and 4 plus x. Don't forget your a squared minus b squared, and you can still cancel away. Okay, all right, and there you go. 1 over 4 minus x. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 4. Again, if you find that, hey, I spoke too fast, Mr. Guy, you spoke too fast, and I cannot catch, what you do is you pause the video. Okay, all right. So it's easier that you pause the video and you look through the solution if you're not very sure. Okay, so this is actually doing inverse, keep, change, flip, keep, change, and flip, just in case you have forgotten. That's why I changed the divide sign to a multiplication sign. And there you go. You can cancel. Oops. And then you can cancel 3 and 1. Okay, so cancel the numbers first, you can actually find out. And then if you want, you can don't cancel first, you can actually just multiply them out first. Let me see, it's a to the power of 5 and over ab to the power of 9. And there you go. You will be able to get the answer 6a to the power of 4 over b to the power of 8. Okay, all right, just bear in mind that when you find when you multiply two numbers of the same base, which is b, you actually add the power together. Let's move on to the next question. All right, this next question is a little bit tricky because some of you still thought that x squared minus y squared is x minus y, which is not. Okay, but this one, you realize that there is only one difference. The difference is the minus x minus y. And over here, also x plus y. And over here is the x minus y. Okay, all right. So it's quite a lengthy working. So you will see this is x plus y square, x minus y, 2x minus 2y minus x plus y, and there you go, you get x minus y over there over x plus y square, x minus y, you can cancel, and there you go, you get the answer. Oops. Okay, all right, next question, question number 5. Question number 5 itself, you can actually factorize them, and you realize that this one can be just factorized. When I keep change flip, we can do double work over here. Okay, this is actually equals to this. Okay, all right, factorize them using the crisscross method or the tic-tac-toe method. Okay, so the answer for this question, s squared plus 1. Okay, next question, question number 6. Question number 6 itself, this question itself, you will see a similarity between this and this. Okay, so what you're going to do is that you are going to take out a minus sign. Why do I want to take out a minus sign? Later on you will see the reason. Okay, realize that over here I can cancel this 2, and I can cancel this 2 with this one. Numerator and denominator can cancel away, alright, and although it's crossed to the other side. So this answer is just 2 times 3, 6, but there's a minus sign somewhere here. Okay, you got minus 6 over there. Now the next question over here, what you need to do is that you, this is by grouping. What do you mean by grouping? Okay, just give me a minute to just write this down for you. Grouping means that you can actually take out a common factor from inside this 2 and inside this 2. Okay, if I take out, it will be minus d. If I take out, it becomes also b plus d. If I take out a minus away, c becomes b plus d inside there. And there you go, you got 4 minus c and b plus d. And the denominator itself, if you factorize correctly, is c minus 4 bracket square. And you see that I can take out a minus from inside. And you got c minus 4 bracket square. I can cancel. Okay, so it's b plus d over c minus 4. Okay, all right, so let's move on to the next question. Question number 7 is solving equation. What you do in solving equation is that you shift everything to the left hand side. The right hand side becomes 0, so x equals to 0, or x equals to minus 3 equals 0, x equals to 3. So you will see that there are 2 answers altogether. The next question is pretty much the same. It's just that you use the cross method, or the tic-tac-toe method. So it's 3a minus OA5 square equals 0. In this case, you only have one answer. Okay, there you go. Okay, that's question number 7. Again, if you find that it's too fast, please pause the video. Okay, all right. You can call for me and say, hey, Mr. Gunn, can you pause for a while? Pause it yourself. Okay. Okay, the next question, question number 8. There you go. P equals to 0 or minus 2. Okay. Question number 9. Again, always remember, bring everything to the left hand side. The right hand side becomes 0. Okay. All right. So here you got your 2x. Next, and you have your 2 and minus 5. So there you go, 2x minus 5, x plus 2 equals 0, 2x minus 5 equals 0, x equals to 5 over 2, or this. Okay, all right. So there you go. Part B itself, take out the x inside here, and you have got x plus 3, x minus 3 equals 0. So x equals 0, x plus 3 is equals to 0, x equals to minus 3, x minus 3 equals to 0, x equals to 3. Okay, all right, there you go. That's question number 9D. Question number 10. Question number 10 itself, you can use factorization by doing this. Okay, so there you go. You factorize using crisscross method. That's part A. B, pretty much the same. So x is equals to 3 over 5, 2x plus 1 equals to 0, x is equals to minus half. Okay, all right, so you have got two numbers over here in 10b. Okay, moving right along, let's move on to question number 11. Now question 11 is a little bit different. Question 11, you may say, hey, how do I move the other side? Actually, you move the 8 the other side. Okay, if you move the 8 the other side, it becomes 16x squared equals to 1. Okay, all right, and 16x squared minus 1 equals to 0. And you will see that this becomes a squared minus b squared. So there you go. The more you practice, the better you get at identifying what to do. Okay, all right, there's no magic formula in finding out, oh, it's so difficult to understand why this is so. The more you see, expose yourself, the better it gets. Okay, question number 11b. Factorize 3x out, so 3x is equals to 0, x equals to 0, equals to minus 3. All right, so these are very basic factorization which you need to know before you actually attempt go on to your sec 3. Okay, very, very important. All right, now this question number 12, you can actually just do a crisscross method. Okay, and you will see that this is 5x plus 7 and 2x minus 3. So 5x plus 7, 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. And you will see over here this 2. Okay, all right, so that's 12b. Okay, let's move on to the next question. It's quite a lengthy. I went on quite fast, but of course, again, you're advised to, if you need, you can stop and pause the video. Okay, all right. So this is literally x plus 8 and x minus 3. Pretty much easy. And b, x plus 8, x minus 3 equals to 0, x plus 8 equals to 0, x equals to minus 8. There you go. You will see 13b. Okay, all right. Now 14a itself is making k the subject. Now how do you make k the subject? Now you realize that there are two k's over here, so you have to take care and ensure you multiply them first. So the first step you do is to bring all the denominator to the other side first. Second step is to bring all the k to one side of the equation. Okay, so all right, there you go. Find the value of k when k is equals to 1. So 5 minus 1 over 4 minus 4 plus 1. So k is equals to 4 over 5. That's part B, that's part E. Okay, that's question number 14. All right, right along, let's move on to question number 15. Okay, question number 15 is the same thing. Express m in terms of nx and y. So what you need to do over here is bring the square root over, becomes square the other side. And this, everyone is being squared, including the 3. Okay, and then move on to the next one. And what do? You bring all the m to one side, and then the other m to the other side. And don't forget to put a plus or minus over here. Okay, all right, and that's question number 15. And last question before we end off this, no, not last questions, third last question. All right, before we end off this session, all right, by now you should have gotten used and be kind of like expert in doing Sec 2 mathematics already. All right, it should be like easy for you. All right, well, if you find that it's a bit difficult, what I suggest is that you try again. All right, repeat the video and you see whether you can actually do it again. Okay, so make G the subject. Making G the subject, I bring all the G to one side. And there you go. Oops. Okay, there you go. That's question number 16. Okay, there you go. Question number 17. Making E the subject. Okay. And you realize that from here you'll be able to there's only one E the other side. And E is equals to There you go. Okay, all right. Let's move on to 18. All right, question number 18. Find A in terms of x and y. Now, what do you mean by find A in terms of x and y? Again, you multiply upwards. And there you go. Okay, I hope that you guys got this answer yourself. Okay, all right. So that marks the end of your one of the lessons on for Sec 2 revision. All right. If there's any question, you can actually ask me in class. All right, or you can refer to the answer at the back as well. Okay. All right. That's all for now.